A man was stopped and then ticketed by St. Cloud police for openly carrying a rifle in public. Now he's suing the city, saying the ticket was illegal because he had a Minnesota permit to carry a pistol. What does the law say? We asked GOCRA's founder, Professor Joseph E. Olson, to explain.
This is Professor Joseph Olson for Gun Owners Civil Rights Alliance. I am a lawyer, but this is general commentary only. This is not legal advice. The law is a tricky business. Every case is different, and you need to consult your lawyer before making any action that could expose you to legal jeopardy. On November 17, 2014, Tyler Gottwald was stopped by the St. Cloud and Sauk Rapids police departments on the Sauk Rapids Regional Bridge because he was carrying an AK-47 semi-automatic rifle on his back. The stop was legal. Under Minnesota law, section 624.7181, carrying a rifle in a public place is generally forbidden. But there is an exception. It is legal for a person to carry a long gun in public if the person has a Minnesota permit to carry a pistol. Tyler Gottwald did have that kind of a permit. Once the officers verified the fact, that should have been the end of the incident. And for the Sauk Rapids police officers, that was the end of the incident. They consulted with their county attorney's office and quickly concluded that Tyler hadn't broken any laws. The St. Cloud cops were more stubborn, however. They cited Tyler for carrying a rifle in public, in violation of a St. Cloud ordinance that requires a long gun to be cased or broken apart. But there's a problem. St. Cloud has no power to enforce any ordinance about carrying guns that is different from state law. That's called state preemption, and I was there at the Capitol helping to pass that preemption law back in 1985. It's been the law ever since. Again, cities and counties cannot regulate guns. That's why a county judge threw out the citation. That's why Tyler is suing the police and the city for false arrest. And that's why he will win. There are ordinances like this all over the state. We've been able to work with a number of cities to voluntarily remove them. Others, it seems, need to be slapped down in court. We hope that other cities will learn from St. Cloud's mistake and do the right thing before they end up in hot water and wind up costing their taxpayers money. For Gun Owners Civil Rights Alliance, I'm Professor Joseph Olson.